Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have this Casio Exilim. This is the ZR1800 HS series. So basically this camera is actually a flip camera and all. So yep, basically this is actually our flip camera. It's like good for selfies and all these things. So this camera, you can charge it using the USB cable here. So it's a micro USB cable and all. So it's using the normal SD card inside for this camera. Then to turn it on, you just press the on off button right here. Then they'll tell you to select your date and time. So you press up and down to select the date that you want and the time. Then you press OK to apply it. Then the lens will pop up. So over here you can see up, this is all the camera, the display. This will tell you there's a face detection. This will tell you that it's an aperture priority. This will tell you how many photos you can take. This will tell you that you are in 16 megapixel normal quality, how many this is the video quality, how long the video duration you can take at 35 minutes and 59 seconds, recorded at full HD. This will tell you the zoom is at 25mm, anti-handshake, aperture f3.5, flash. This is like the shutter button at the center. This will tell you that the Bluetooth is being on, the date and the time and the battery strength. So yep, if you don't like the display, don't like to see so many words, you just press the top button here to take away all the display, press again for it to come back. Then they have various other like camera modes up here. This is the mode dial. We have aperture priority, shutter priority, manual. Then there's also like a scenery recognition mode with super zoom. Then there's like a time lapse as well. Then art shot as well. Then you can do slow motion video. Then this is the best shot and all. Premium Auto Pro. There's a program mode. So program mode will give you full access to all the camera settings, which I really like a lot and all. So you can just press this button here. This is the ring here where you can adjust up all the settings and all. So you can even move it up through. Then you press OK. So once this thing bluish, this ring light up is to indicate that you can adjust the camera settings. So just press up and down to move around. So this is for the self timer. This is the white balancing. You press OK first, then you can press down to adjust like whether you want your image to be more orangey or more bluishy, depending on what you like. If for example like this type of like the tone, you press OK to select. Then this ISO, it looks like a speedometer, so you can select what kind of like ISO you want. But just to take note that if you go down to the highest ISO, the image will become more grainy. Then this is the makeup settings, so you can do like makeup on like a person, like whether like depending on the light, the skin tone. Then this is the smooth skin and all. You can select how do you want to make up and all. Then over here, this exposure compensation. So if you go down, it means that the image will be underexposed. If it goes up, the image will be overexposed, where 0 means just nice. Then over here, this is for flash. We got force flash, no flash, auto flash, and red eye reduction. This is for the bottom button. Here's for the flash settings, a shortcut for it. Then there's light metering, like multi, spot, or central weightage. You can see when you go to spot, the brightness and all this, it change automatically. Yep, so this is all the camera settings that you have in program mode. But if you go for Premium Auto, just to let you know that only certain functions that you can select only. You can still adjust the makeup settings, the exposure compensation, the flash and all these things. You can still do it. Yep. Then there's best shots, slow movie. Best shot is basically like you kind of take the best shot like automatic like that. Then you can see that here is the what kind of shot it detects as. Then you just follow accordingly. So anyway, that one I'll show you in the next video. Then there's like a multi-R zoom. So this camera, it has 36 times zoom. As you can see here, it's 36 times zoom. Then you can zoom in further up, digital zoom up to 72 times zoom. Yes, that's pretty amazing. Very long zoom for such a camera like this. Yep. So there's manual mode. Manual mode is where you can play around with the aperture and shutter speed. So over here in the menu options, you can adjust around the shutter, the aperture. You only have 2 aperture values to change. Then you have the shutter speed of up to maximum 1 per 1000, and the slowest it goes down all the way to 15 seconds. So yep, that's where you can do your night exposure and all these things for this camera. Then over here, yep, you just go back to program mode, and this is where you can record a video by pressing here. Then for like the display for the Wi-Fi connectivity, you just press this button here. This is where you can send the photo to the phone, pairing, or you can go up to the wireless settings. Shoot to phone, wireless settings basically can just send your file and all. Location, unpairing. And then if you want to adjust more certain settings, you just press the menu button here. This is where you can adjust around the camera settings. Down is for the general camera settings like the date, the time, the language and all. Yep. So you can just select the phone and all these things. You can select how you want. Yep. So I just show you this in the next time video, because this will take very long. Because back in those days, software will be like very slow. So if you like to do a fast transfer, so I would recommend that you buy a card reader, SD card reader, and make sure that you have like those the connection would be depending on what kind of like phone you're using lah. Like Samsung and all this will Android will use USB-C, iPhone will be lightning cable and all these things. Yep. So you just buy that thing, put the SD card in, and then there you go. So for the screen to flip, you just turn this thing upwards. So yep, this is basically like how it looks like, in the inside. And this is your screen when you go upwards. It's be like auto tilting. Then you can press this to take a photo. Yes. But some cameras and all, they have the wave function, but this camera doesn't have. You can press here to take a photo as well, depending on like which is more comfortable for you. So yep, that's all for today's walkthrough for this camera. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, follow me for more contents on cameras, as I'll be uploading more of these type of contents in the days to come. Please remember to subscribe and support me. Thank you very much, and see you soon. Bye.